Good morning, everybody. It is Good Vibes Thursday, and it is the 9th, right? January 9th. Can you believe it? 2025. We had a little snow this week, so maybe it feels a little bit like winter. It's cold, cold, cold. Would have been nice to have that around Christmas time, I guess. Would have been prettier. But let's go over the December stats. I know everybody loves stats, but the numbers came out for December. Let me start with the monthly summary for December. What I like to do is sort of go over the change. So in December of 2024, there were 595 listings, new listings, which is about 100 more than last year, which is technically 2 years ago, 2023. Well, it's 13 months ago. So December of 2023, there was 490. December of 2024, there was 595. We also had more sales, 735 sales versus 683 sales. Now, keep in mind, this is just single family and patio homes. It's also new builds and it's also non-new builds. But the average, 536,000 versus 513,000, so 5% up. Does that mean your house is worth 5% more? I would love it if you would reply to that. I don't think it does necessarily. It just means that the houses that were sold were 5% more and worth 5% more. But it does correspond sort of to the average amount of appreciation that a person gets. Somewhere between 3 and 5%, I think, is what they're predicting for 2024. So that means your house might be worth 5% more. Total active, 2,003 in 2024 and 1,400 in 2023. That is a significant difference. 2.7 months of inventory versus 2 months of inventory. That means it's going to take 2.7 months to sell through the existing inventory, if nothing else were to come on the market. I think it's a pretty interesting sort of statistic. This is a big one, though. Everybody said that this year was going to be a crash year. We sold 14,323. We had 14,323 total listings, and we sold 10,143 homes, which is about 4% less than 2023. So I don't know if I'd call that a crash. And the homes we did sell were 2% higher in price. Confused yet? Let's go to this cool thing. We talked a little bit about active inventory, and this is the inventory levels for each. In the description, I'll put a link to this. This is the inventory levels for each state, between the differences between 2019 and 2024. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I can. And I could use my keyboard to do it. It looks like I can go and then okay. That's better. Colorado has 2% more inventory than 2019. Florida, 17% more. Arizona, 20% more. Some states still have less inventory than 2019. They consider 2019 sort of the last normal year of the COVID era. I never thought I would hear myself say that. But Texas, Florida, Arizona, and whatever state this is, Tennessee, everybody moved to Tennessee and then moved to Texas and even moved to Arizona and moved to Florida for sure. And when they did that, they realized they didn't like it there. And now they're trying to leave. That's my interpretation. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think it probably is. But look at this. Illinois still has 59% less. So that, to me, these states that are brown, people moved there from probably these states that are green. I suspect COVID, people moved from Illinois to Florida and then went, whoopsie, and went from Florida back to Illinois. Is that how you interpret it? That's how I interpret it. But it's interesting that we're fairly level here in Colorado. I don't like to see big ups and big downs with any sort of statistic unless it's, my checking account. One more quick one. This is just that same chart basically showing the active inventory sale back above from 2019. Washington D.C. has 74% more houses. No comment on that. We don't talk about politics on this channel, right? But so you can see there's 9 states that are higher, and then a bunch of states that are pretty much, I feel like this is right here in the sort of area that's normal. Colorado, 2%. So you don't want to see that. And if you see this, you're probably still seeing multiple offer situations on almost every house. But anyway, I know this is boring. All of this to say, Colorado's in a unique position, I think, and Colorado Springs especially. If you're looking to buy or sell, your house will sell. My last listing sold in 6 days. 2 people from my brokerage have had the same thing. They've listed houses right around Christmas, and they're all under contract. So houses are selling. If you want to buy one, I know interest rates are a little high, but I don't think they're going to get lower in 2024. We'll do a video on that too, but I don't think they get lower in 2025. 2025. I don't think the interest rates come flying down unless something weird happens. And if something weird happens, maybe we're not thinking about houses. Anyway, Good Vibes Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great first part of the year, and I hope it warms up out there. If anybody needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll talk to you guys later.